Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Read for Want of a Dong!
For
Chapter
for want
1,
of a
Part
dong.
2!
Did you say for want
Anyway,
of a
so continuing
dong?
from where we last left off, thankfully for Twilight.
Alright, Jake. Thankfully for Twilight, she was able to convince Luna that the whole thing, whatever it was, could wait until she had a full night's sleep. The Princess of the Moon, although a touch eager to get the business out of the way, conceded to
Business.
her and allowed her not a night's rest. When the Lavender Librarian woke morning, the sun already beamed on her, telling her that the hour had grown late.
You're cutting a little.
Yeah, we're losing like 1 out of every 5 lines, which is perfect for the narrator. that we lose like several key words every now and then.
Am I cutting or anything?
No, you're fine.
Alright.
Okay, hold on. Is this good now?
I have no idea.
Sounds a little better?
Like the problem is literally that like it drops every couple of words will like lose a random word. So
Let's just keep going. And...
yeah, asking once won't actually tell us anything. Just keep going.
Okay, here we go.
After taking
After taking care of her usual morning chores, the mayor trotted down the stairs to find Princess Luna, Spike, and the pony called Shadow Star, seated at a late breakfast, although the third had no food in front of her place. She quirked an eye at the strange sight and before seating herself at using her magic to pour some cereal into a bowl.
Twilight.
Luna voiced.
Allow me to apologize for last night.
It got freaky.
As you may expect, I get a little quick to jump into things, if only because I want to be useful.
It's okay, Your Highness.
The scholar yawned behind her hoof before she took her first bite of breakfast.
Still, if you could wait, why did you visit me so late last night, Princess of the Night? Why would you come at night?
Luna lowered her head ever so slightly.
Well, I asked Celestia if I could get this done. If we had the room for it in the castle, and she said we did. In fact, she set aside a room for it and everything. So, since I'm feeling confident in my abilities again, I figured the time is right to bring it over. You see, we need to head to the old castle in the forest. Since it was left behind when Selly moved the capital to Canterlot.
Sounds
Selly,
less like Celestia and more like her college roommate.
Yeah.
I'm Sally. I'm spontaneous. Let's go
Yeah.
shopping, everybody.
Alrighty, let's go. Twilight blushed a little at hearing her teacher be referred to so casually before she remembered they were siblings. Oh yeah.
Right.
Alright, the Princess of the Moon.
What exactly do we need to get from the ruins, Princess?
I'm afraid that I can't say here. Only members of the royal family are to know. Normally, I'd ask Celestia to do this, but I fear she's too busy to take the day off, as I told you earlier.
So why do you need... Oh, wait, what the Oh, Spike. Oh, well, I guess we could have used Lil after all. Oh, well. So, why do you need Twilight if only the royal family can see it?
Spike inquired. The Lavender Mare had forgotten that she had not told any of her friends the news. It was not that she was ashamed of the fact that Princess Celestia was more or less her mother. She just did not want them to treat her any differently because of it.
Lie to your friends. That way you don't have to be embarrassed by them.
That you are not. That you are made of mud and stuff.
Hey, she has. Hey, you cannot. You cannot hold her. Pride against her. She, is being very modest about her abilities. You could almost say that she has feet of clay.
But okay, anyways. Princess Luna seemed to sense the conflict and worry in her eyes, swiftly coming up with a lie to cover for her.
Oh, well, we trust Twilight Spike, as she's my sister's student for so long and has proven herself to be capable of keeping a secret, unlike you lowly bastard.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We agreed that she is the only other pony who can assist.
I mean, fuck Sunset Shimmer.
Yeah,
Am I right?
Fuck that bitch. Fucking Lafu. Anyway, oh, okay.
The baby dragon shrugged before continuing his breakfast, missing Twilight mouth a quick thank you to the Princess of the Moon. She smiled slightly, but it was a smile. Luna hated
again.
Oh, okay.
She smiled slowly, but it was an uneasy smile. Continuing.
Luna hated lying to any pony or creature in the world, but knew that sometimes it could not be avoided.
She learned this after, one too many of her royal subjects asked if the dress that she was wearing made her look fat. And we went, yep! Fucking whale incoming!
Back to the moon! However, that was not what made her uneasy around the lavender unicorn. Okay, anyways. After a filling breakfast, the two mares left Shadowstar and the baby dragon at the library, walking out the door and down the street, singing do-what-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. The princess and the mare began...
Oh?
Who said that?
Oh, that was Baloo.
Who said that?
Okay. No, so it's just the bees. Okay, let's see. Walking out the door and down the street, the princess and the mare began the long trek to the ancient castle. Together, they drew a lot of interest from the other ponies in town.
Hey, look, it's that girl what burned down the entire town and murdered a bunch of people. And also that other girl who was on the moon and is a princess and almost destroyed the world and killed a bunch of people. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
And even more as they realized they were heading into the deep, dark recesses of the ever-free forest. Meanwhile, Twilight struggled to keep her curiosity in check over just what the princess hoped to do. Whatever it was that they were moving to Canterlot. It was obviously a very important, and quite possibly dangerous, magical object.
Foreshadowing!
Ooh!
Although it was one of the many things buzzing around the mare's mind as she dwelt on everything that happened in the last 12 hours.
I really want someone to actually make a list from both this and Sunset and find out every single fucking way that, I know I'm going on a slight diatribe here, but I really want to find someone to make a list of every single title or phrase used to refer to one of these characters that is used in the story, because I'm pretty sure every single fucking character in each of these stories has 5 different ways of being identified, like the lavender mare, the scholar, the purple unicorn, the mare,
the lavender,
the golem, the princess of the sun and moon. Twilight gets 50 goddamn things, and she is not alone.
I think it's what's the trope for pony fanfiction?
I don't fucking know. But
I
anyway,
don't care.
Let's continue.
Even though she figured she would never say so, Twilight got the feeling that Luna was a little disappointed in her.
You son of a bitch!
Could she really be so upset just because she did not tell her friends about her relationship to the princess?
Or that she, almost killed her sister and destroyed the world at one point. I mean, could be either way. Either one's pretty disappointing.
Yeah. Or was there something a little bit deeper to the strange feeling? Perhaps it was something elusive, hidden from under the surface. A nagging voice in the back of her head told her that it was only part of the issue, but that voice was one she refused to ever listen to again. It happened to be the voice of Danny DeVito.
Kill yourself.
Twilight,
You're
all your
garbage.
friends are dirty, dirty whores.
And you're garbage.
Alright, let's keep going.
Twilight shook her head, discreetly, silencing the menacing phantom, or the Phantom Menace, if you would say, before she found herself at the precipice of the forest, lagging behind the regent of the moon by a considerable amount. She quickened her pace anxiously. Oh, God.
Oh,
They really just say
shit.
menacing phantom.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Is it okay to come in here without any guards, Princess Luna?
She asked that.
you.
She asked as they continued deeper into the woods.
I am all the guard we need that we will require, Twilight.
I know I've gone into this forest and into these ruins multiple times, but
By
don't you think
myself.
we need help this time?
Heck, I've even been in here, like, by myself once. I mean, like...
Yeah.
Anyways.
However, I can understand your concern. Celestia told me that, pardon the pun, you ran afoul of a cockatrice. This is the last time you ventured here on your own.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, she nodded her head in reply. The silence between the two continued to fester the deeper they went into the forest, going at a slow clip through the cursed and wicked woods. It was almost as if they were going for a pleasant stroll amongst the manticores and rape vines.
Wait, rape vines? What?
You obviously haven't seen the first episode of
No, I did. I just...
season 4.
I think this was written before then. I think he just called it. Oh, shit.
No, that's not even in there.
That's
Oh.
not even.
That was an improv
just
line.
Timeknight improv.
Oh, okay.
That was improv.
I was going to say,
Sorry.
like, wow, that took
I was doing a
some
bit.
dark
I was
turn.
doing a bit.
Sorry for ruining it then.
It was almost as if they were going for a pleasant stroll, rather than traversing the most dangerous part of Victoria. After many minutes of oppressive silence, she found
so-
she
Sorry, go.
she could take no more.
Princess?
She asked quietly.
If you keep talking to me, I will shove this shotgun down your throat. Yes, Twilight?
The blue alicorn replied with a slight hint of impatience. A small chill ran down the purple mare's spine, as the tone of voice reminded her of the snide remarks Nightmare Moon once made. Yeah,
Yes,
because we know
Nightmare
how much of
Well-
a smart aleck Nightmare Moon
Yeah,
was.
well known for her impatient tone of voice.
And her quips. Yeah, she bit her lip before braving the tension between them.
Did I do that? Did I do something wrong, Your Highness? If it's about not telling Spike, well, let's be honest, Spike's an idiot, and he just tell everyone. God, I hate him. I really do. Or any of my friends about my relationship with Celestia?
No,
And then
it's
I'm
because...
sorry.
I was trying to make a bait there. Keep going.
I just don't want them to treat me any differently, you know?
She bit her lip as the silence continued. At first, she thought it was because she said something wrong, until the shape of Zikora's house came and went beyond the bushes.
Sorry, I just didn't want to talk when some zebra could have overheard us.
Apparently, the house just is... Zikora's got like a mobile...
It was in a
like
trailer.
a camper or something. RV.
That is only a small part of what displeases me, Twilight.
I am displeased by that, but there's so many failures that you've managed to accomplish that, honestly, it's hard to pin just one of them down.
Anyway, the regal pony, sir. Many tense minutes.
I thought you knew better than to think of your friends in such a way. But I was obviously mistaken. They like you for who you are, Twilight. Neither me nor Celestia can ever claim that.
Oh, woe is me. I'll never have any true friends because I'm so perfect and royal. Oh, God, it's terrible.
It took several more minutes before the Lavender Librarian found the nerve to speak once more.
Is it because of that thing I did with the... is it because you were born royalty? Isn't it?
She asked.
Growing up, you always had a crown on your head. Even if you never wore it, so ponies still treated you as if you were better than them. When you only wanted equality. I'm just gonna rub this sand right into the wound, really push it in there deep.
I didn't want equality from them, you assholes. I just wanted power. You are a very perceptive pony, Twilight.
Luna spoke after a minute.
Minute of silence.
For want of stations.
It does you a great service, and yet you are blind to something far closer than anything else. That is why I am disappointed in you. I will not speak of this to Celestia, but I know you don't because I know you don't want to feel like you have failed her.
But I'm going to tell you that you failed her. Just not going to let her know about it so that she can reassure you that you haven't. I want you to stew. Well, what did I do?
She asked in desperation.
Just tell me and I'll fix it. Please, I don't want to feel the princess. Not again.
I already told you what you did. You did not see it, whatever it may be. Forgive me, but I saw your dreams last night.
You kinky bitch.
You looked troubled, so I had to please that. And I did not want to wake you, so I took a peek. I did not like what I saw. I won't tell you what you're doing wrong, Twilight. That's
not where you shove a banana, Twilight. That's not what bananas are for.
It's not my place to do so. However, I will warn you, no good has ever come of a pony shunning her inner deity. Sorry, I couldn't.
Wow, fucking wow. Also, just can we take a moment to acknowledge the fact that Luna basically looked at Twilight and went, man, you look like you're having a rough time. I don't want to bother you, so I'm just going to, crack open your head and start peering at your inner thoughts without asking your permission. That is several magnitudes more fucked up than going, you seem sad, so I'm going to read your private diary. What the fuck, Luna?
I'm going to jump into your dreams and watch and do nothing as
I'm going to force feed you true serum in your sleep so that, I can figure out what's bothering you without having to inconvenience you. Oh.
The purple pony breathed quietly. she suddenly felt very small next to the towering alicorn, as if she were an ant next to an Ursa Major. A quiet voice in the back of her head spoke, "I told you so. Shut up, Danny DeVito."
Whores!
Taking a quiet breath, as if a single sound would result in divine punishment. She told the voice to shut up and go back into the depths of her brain, where it belonged.
Twilight, I'm very disappointed that you're denying your inner deity. She's right, you know. Shut up, inner deity. I'm ignoring you.
Okay, squiggle star slash 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 star slash 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 star slash 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 star
Sweetest
squiggle. And yes, that is going to be a recurring thing. Talking with the Princess of the Night became nigh impossible, yet, no matter how much she wanted to turn back in shame, she did not. Luna seemed to gather as much as, even so often, she would look back to see if Twilight had left. But she would not disappoint the princess again.
You're a fucking failure already.
I'm just waiting for you to turn around and run, you little bitch. That's what you do. You act like a bitch. You turn around and run away.
'Cause you're a bitch.
'Cause you're a bitch.
The unicorn.
Anyway,
The unicorn sighed when the princess did it again, deciding to finally put an end to it.
Princess, I know you're upset with me, but I'm not going to abandon you after I promised to help you bring this thing back to Canterlot. Whatever it is.
oh no, Twilight. Oh no. It's not that, Twilight. I'm waiting for you to run out like a bitch.
She replied, almost chipper.
I'm just checking the local landmarks. You see, many years ago, when Aqueous was still the capital...
Aquas. Eat a dick.
yeah. I thought
Basically-
Equidus was better, but that was supposed to be it.
It was
When Amur
Seriously?
was the capital of America.
when
yeah.
Eagle was the capital of America, when horse was.
Capital
This is
of-
basically horse. I live in horse.
Jesus fuck.
There were many attempts by ponies to create villages within the confines of the forest. None were successful because they were all bitches like you are. As far as I can tell, anyway, we're getting close to one of those earlier ones. I had a lot of free time back in the day. Let's just leave it to that. I fucked all of the guys in there.
Yeah, I also like the idea that they're like, okay, I know the last group of people who went into this forest died horribly, and the group before that, and the group before that, but we're the ones who's gonna make it, because we got pluck.
Oh, they said I was mad to build that
Yeah.
castle on a swamp.
They said I was mad to build a village in the Everfree, so I did it anyway, just to show them. It was devoured by bears. So I built a second one. That one burnt down and was eaten by bears. So I built a third one. That one had rocks fall in it, then caught fire, then was eaten by bears. But the fourth one stood up for about a year, and then it was hit by rocks and bears and fire. Then we just quit.
Okay then.
Does this have to do with the dark times, as Celestia once put it?
The librarian asked, "Why don't you just call it the?" Man, that is the most stereotypical fantasy
vague.
name.
Does it have to
Vague
do with the
times of
dark
of-
times?
Yeah, it's just such. Yes!
Luna answered simply,
Was it really that bad?
I got to fuck all of the guys. It wasn't that bad.
"Yeah, were the dark times really bad?"
Dude, I was the princess of the night, so it was great. I was inhaling sausage like a fucking machine.
Were the dark times bad? Was the Holocaust really bad? Was 9/11 really that bad of a day? Okay, I'm done.
Anyway,
Okay. Anyway,
this is Luna.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think so. There are some things better left unanswered, Twilight. All I know is that my dear sister would be very cross if any pony but she ever told you. Trust me, you never, you never want to anger her. That is the last time she got angry, she turned into you and destroyed the entire fucking city. At the pony, she apparently 50 members of the staff needed to
Needed extensive therapy in order to.
I cannot read. In order to look at her again, half of them quit after a year. Granted, that was about 100 years ago. I wouldn't know since I was inhaling
So much fucking dong at that point.
on the moon. So much moon sausage.
You know, actually, to be fair, like, as much as that's a really fucking stupid generic thing of like, yeah, no, you wouldn't want to see her angry, blah, 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 something happened and everyone was scared, but we're not going to tell you about it. But considering the fact that this story really likes reveling in the super edgy, grimdark bullshit, and the fact that this is an immortal creature, it's actually entirely possible to imagine some fairly fucking horrifying things that Celestia could have done in her rage that would actually just traumatize people without actually causing injuries. Like, literally beating her own face in, you know, and then letting it regenerate in order to just be like, I fucking hate you so much. Just like, that sort of thing would probably fuck up someone forever. If you actually saw that.
Well, yeah, anyways. Okay, silence returned between the two mares as they continued their trek to the ancient castle. Neither spoke a sound as their hooves silently made contact with the ground. The sun became dangerously low in the sky. It may have been the eternal night, but Twilight did not think it had taken her and her friends that long to reach the decaying ruins of the former capital. Then again, they were rushing to save Princess Celestia, not out for a leisurely stroll.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway,
Okay, anyway. Eventually, the two mares came to a stop in the middle of the woods. No sign of anything around but trees and plants, as opposed to the rest of the woods. Which is...
Winter.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about the delay.
Luna,
Apologize.
My sister is beckoning me to start the exchange. One moment, please.
The Princess of the Moon closed her eyes. Her horn shimmered with a deep indigo glow that cascaded magical power all through her being. Twilight felt the energies radiate through her, a tingle spreading from her horn all down her body.
I am interfaced!
She had witnessed Princess Celestia do it on her own before, but never did she feel such a euphoric high. Oh my god. This is will this get interesting?
Time was slipping.
Time seemed to be slipping into the future. Time seemed to stand still for the purple mare as she was ripped from her body. Okay, that's not the direction where... That's not the direction...
Okay, yeah, so anyway...
waves of gentle warmth faded from the world to become soothing chill, and that pierced her very core. One magical hoof raised the moon, while another set the sun below the horizons. In a subtle dance as the two magics intertwined and played with the invisible fabrics of the universe.
Twilight.
came a soft, wavy voice from beyond. It sounded anxious, yet in the haze she could not discern who spoke to her. Eventually, she felt the need to blink. The frozen image of the standing princess replaced with her worried face, just inches from her muzzle. The librarian gave a yelp in surprise and moved back several paces, her face almost glowing red.
Oh my god! Oh no, it's Princess Luna. Wait, no, it's what? Oh no, that is
Mayo
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh good.
Princess Luna smiled.
You worried me for a minute there. I should have warned you that might happen. We could feel your presence, you know.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm so sorry.
She panicked.
I couldn't help it. I just had to touch my. I just felt the strange feeling, and it carried me away. Oh, but I knew I was disturbing you. I would have.
The indigo alicorn held her hoof to silence the blabbering mare gently.
Shut up!
A knowing smile crept upon her face. First time she smiled at her since earlier that morning.
It's nothing to be ashamed about. The pull of the heavenly wheel is quite strong if a pony doesn't expect it. Most ponies feel... What was that?
God, this story is so goddamn purple in its prose. It's fucking ridiculous.
Most
Trixie
ponies...
doesn't trust wheels.
Oh god.
Most ponies feel a little pleasant when in close proximity to us when we manipulate it. But you are not like most, dear Twilight.
I mean, most of these keep in their goddamn pants.
As a mare that has touched the wheel herself, it's quite easy to be pulled in if you don't expect it. We don't mind, but if you don't want to scrum again, simply think about something else to distract your working minds. Waking is the correct
Your
word.
waking mind. I will, princess.
She nodded. The experience had frightened her more than she could ever imagine. For a brief instant, she felt as if she and the universe had become one.
It's called orgasming, Twilight. Welcome to the first time.
She shuddered before realizing the princess started down the forest path once more. Twilight trotted quickly to catch up, but hung back out of respect and slight embarrassment over what just happened. Because
seriously, Twilight, fucking mop yourself up. Jesus Christ.
You just had to love that space sausage too much.
And Luna sighed before another smile crept upon her face. Invisible to the unicorn.
Oh shit, she's got an invisible mouth.
I remember.
She started.
Celestia walked in on our parents while they were in the midst of the exchange.
Oh my god!
Is that what they call it nowadays?
Wow, okay, that explains a few things.
She had the same reaction you did.
Oh, gross! Celestia, they're your goddamn parents.
Except she begged for forgiveness for 3 days.
You fucking should, you gross perv.
They didn't really care about her
instruction either.
Intrusion.
Oh, you
either.
Bitch.
But she refused to listen. I never let her live it down.
Two mares giggled softly together. What's more funny than
remembering about your sister jerking off to your parents having sex?
God.
Okay, Yeah, just to be clear, we do know that the exchange probably means that
Them lifting the sun and moon, but I like my version better.
Yes.
but
I like our
I-
version better.
I like our version that they raise the sun and moon by fucking.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the two mares giggled softly together, the alicorn at the memory, and the unicorn at the idea of her teacher being so disconcerted. Because, yeah. However, the mirth of the moment soon fell silent as the two passed under a blackened wooden arch. A chill ran down Twilight's spine, her breath suddenly visible in wisps of ghostly white steam.
God damn it, space sausage.
Oh, Jesus.
Luna
Also,
could
space sausage.
Luna could seem to sense her distress as a wing draped over the mare's body protectively.
Do not worry, it is only the space sausage. For as long as you're with me, you are safe. Try not to be scared.
Try not to piss yourself, Twilight, because things are about to get spooky up in her.
Yeah. We got Twilight. We're about to get super spooky.
Get spooked. Okay, a gurgling sound echoed all around them as they pushed deeper into the thicket. The charred remains of buildings jutted out into the night sky. A clatter of unknown origins sounded in tandem with the moving of earth. A slight quiver of fear betrayed Twilight's stoic facade. Out of the blackness, shapes stirred and encircled them, drawing closer with every second. Yet the princess seemed unafraid. She even seemed glad to see such a horrible sight. Yet, at the same time, she looked a little sad too.
Princess Luna?
Spoke a deep, disturbing voice from beyond.
Princess Luna!
Disturbing voice from beyond.
We are well met.
I believe that is...
Twilight?
No, it's still the things, I guess. And yet, it is on such sad terms. Did the curse of the elder villages really extend this far?
Twilight shivered under her wing, eyes wide at the shapes as the shapes approached. They were equine in appearance, yet
A
tattered...
horse!
Horse!
Oh shit,
Yes.
horses!
Oh no, talking horses! Run away!
Oh, Mr. Red!
Yet tattered silhouettes of skinny, ratty-haired ponies. What struck the most fear into her heart, however, were the eyes. Dark black eyes, like doll's eyes.
No, it's even worse.
They all possessed narrow slits of pure red, like the hottest coals. It was hyper-realistic.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Also, the very first part of that was just like it was what scared Twilight the most were their eyes, their narrow eyes. Twilight had a severe and incredibly racist phobia of people from the East.
God. This is the voice of the thing.
All right. Alas, it did, your highness.
Spoke one of the things.
For we did nothing to aid the poor filly despite being able to save her from her fate. For that, we have to share of the curse, yet we are not ignorant. Now, who is this living you have brought into our midst?
The thing seemed to narrow its eyes at Twilight.
It got even more narrow! That's even scarier!
Oh no.
Even more so, which was, say, even more so, which...
Importantly here, this is, the things seem to narrow its eyes at Twilight, parentheses, even more so, which was saying something, close parentheses.
In what seemed like anger.
Oh, this is my beloved niece. Twilight Sparkle!
Luna chirped.
Say hello to the nice ponies, Twilight.
The lavender mare noticed her mouth, opened her mouth to speak, but only a gurgle came from the depths of her throat as she noticed the creatures surround them.
Forgive her, gentle Glen, for she is but a fool by our standards and hasn't learned the all-born God.
Oh, Jesus. Are you saying Celestia of all ponies had a foal of her own? Oh my God, girl. Get the hell out.
I never thought she'd get laid. Breathed the creature called Gentle Glen.
Oh shit, I pity the stallion who courted her. Or is she illegitimate birth? Oh.
It's complicated.
Little did Twilight know that Celestia, much like a praying mantis, devours the heads of the stallions that she sleeps with.
Now that actually explains a few things.
Okay. Luna replied simply with a smile and an air of finality.
It is happy, but unfortunate to see you again, old friend. Remember the sausage? It was amazing. Alas, we have some business to take care of in the castle. Celestia moved the capital some 900 years ago, but she failed to remove an important item. Since she is so busy, I have asked her daughter to assist.
Oh shit, young, well, I know what that's like. Anyway, very well. We wish you safe passage. Until next time, your highness, take care of your fine self.
The pony shape bowed, the others following suit as Luna continued on, having to grip on to Twilight tightly with her wings in order to get her to move. The skeletal ponies cleared a path for the two of them. The blue alicorn not realizing her grip until they walked past all of the undead creatures. Oh, the spooky, scary skeleton ponies.
These spooks. Oh wait, that's
the lavender.
Jeez, that's a super racist term. Oh no. Oh shit.
The lavender unicorn moved forward on her own, trying to push out the thought, but she could not deny it connected eerily to the one story Applebloom told her. Wait. What?
It's a reference to Story of the Blanks, that stupid horror game.
Oh
Yeah, the one.
Remember memes? Remember things from the fandom that everyone were fucking obsessed over? Remember when I accidentally made a really racist joke. Anyway, well, there's only one more segment left, so let's just power through it.
Alrighty.
So, she had an encounter with them?
Luna asked some minutes later as they neared the heart of the forest. In the time that passed, Twilight had managed to find her voice once more. It was under the couch, between cushions, and told the alicorn about the time she and the filly got separated on their way from Zikora's.
That is a most unfortunate thing. To be exposed to something so evil at such a young age. Yeah, fuck you guys who are giving us free passage. Fuck you!
Yeah, what a dick.
They're evil.
They are huge assholes.
They didn't. There was nothing about that encounter.
No, they looked evil.
They just looked evil.
They look like baddies, and therefore they're terrible people.
Yeah.
But
yeah, remember kids, if you look like a bad guy, you probably are.
Yeah, if you look ugly, it's because you're a terrible person. But, well, she said they looked normal, which meant they were good, except for having no marks. God fucking damn it, are we seriously going back to the goddamn every fucking story, every single fucking bad MLP fan referring to Cutie Marks as marks? Because eat a dick, seriously.
Seriously.
Until she found that one pony's body in the fireplace.
Remember that game, guys?
Remember memes, guys?
Remember?
I remember memes.
That was a spooky game, guys.
Ooh.
The lavender mare stammered.
Why didn't they change before that? Was it really because they hoped to have her join their herd?
They wanted. No.
I thought they just wanted to kill her. I don't know.
Whatever. Is
The curse.
this? Who is this?
That's you.
That's you.
Okay, just making sure.
Flatter.
The curse grants immortality, yet ponies are forced to live the same day over and over for all eternity. The cycle is broken when some pony spoils the party. Yes, that's a good analogy for it. When Apple Bloom realized what they did to the poor filly, it shorted out the curse and revealed their true nature. The village we were in shared the same fate until they realized they're wrong. Now they only need to wait for a chance of redemption. Of course, given how deep they are in the forest, how typical your reaction is, the day is still far off.
They are still far too ugly to ever be redeemed.
Twilight looked to the dark ground, a new sense of shame drifting across her waking mind. She had judged a book by its cover again. Something she swore to never to do after what happened with Zecora and Derpy. Wait, what happened with Zecora Derpy?
Zecora because racism,
episode.
Derpy because of that weird fucking bit where it turns out she's a super genius who only talks in goddamn like nonsense bullshit.
I'm guessing that happened.
That was
in
in
the story.
Sunset, the story I read before this.
Well, I don't remember it. It's been too long.
y'all just
I'll re-listen to it later.
Anyways, could she really be so shallow and quick to judge others, even herself?
yes.
Yes. No. No, that was completely different issue. For she had evidence to support her. For she had evidence to support her claim. I mean, that part of her was corrupt and evil. She could feel feel so in her heart.
Crawling in my skin.
Darn you, Duhad, you stole my joke.
Yeah, I hate to sound like a fool, princess.
Twilight spoke sometime later.
But, well, we've been walking for hours, and I'm getting a little tired and hungry. Are we there yet?
I told you, Twilight, to go
Ouch.
before...
Actually,
Luna replied with a hidden smirk.
we arrived about a minute ago. You are just an idiot.
We've been
What?
just walking around in circle for about an hour, just because I wanted to fuck with you.
Well, within the confines of the city wall. At least the castle is still a few minutes away from here. Can you not see the ancient cobblestones under the layer of dirt? Can you not see something hidden under something else? Or the boulders that we use to segment of homes and business? Look around. Oh, sorry.
Brother!
Looking around, the lavender pony could not see much of anything in the darkness of night. Twilight shook her head in confusion.
This is Larner.
Oh, I need to read ahead just to be sure. Oh yes, I forget that no pony has my level of night vision here. It's so annoying.
It's so annoying being so perfect.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you were a noob, Twilight.
I forgot you were a fucking scrub lord.
Get on my level, bitch. Her horn lit with a soft yellow glow. A point of light flying from the tip to above their heads, bathing the area in a daytime glow. Twilight completely forgot about this spell. Forgot about that spell. The princess created a miniature version of the sun. All of a sudden, she could see what the princess meant. Cracked stones stood row on row, soft moss clinging to them, anchored to the ground.
The idea that Luna has create sun as a spell.
Was this just as bullshit in the other story?
Well, yeah. She's Saiyan. She does it so she does it. She's a Saiyan. She can do that so she can like turn into a giant monkey.
Isn't that a moon though? Which would make more sense for Luna.
Hush. I was making a joke. No,
I mean like even in like in
create sun.
In DBZ, they like it's the moon that turns them into the giant Ozaru.
Yeah.
Why do I know these things?
Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke with what material I had.
It's okay. I see them now,
she replied.
I can only imagine this place was like once upon a time.
Twilight shivered a little as
they walked past a tiny pond.
This area of the forest vaguely familiar from the events almost a year previous. For a second, she almost considered asking the princess about the magical wings that sprouted on her body, only for the idea to be shaken from her as the Alicorn spoke once more.
Then allow me to show you how I remember it.
The regent of the moon the moon replied, a small white and transparent bubble spread from the tip of her horn, quickly expanding past the alicorn and purple mare, before stopping some distance away. Although the forest was still visible beyond, Twilight found herself in awe of the sight before her eyes. Soft music and cries of laughter echoed eerily through the bright streets. Banners of pastel blues, reds, purples, and yellows hung from wires in between buildings.
I don't think those cries were of laughter.
The structure stood erect and proud once more within the confines of the spell. The streets immaculately groomed to be rid of even the most persistent weed. And in many ways, it reminded the mayor, except more classical and aged.
It reminded the young mayor of Canterlot. You were kind of cutting out there, so I'm just letting the viewers know what that line was.
Okay, then. Young fillies and colts would wander into the bubble, playing games with each other as they wove around the grown ponies. Cries of "Catch me!" echoed as they blurred past, each with as much energy as three young fillies the unicorn knew quite well.
Dinky, Ruby, Pinch, and one other one.
Twist.
Uh,
Carts and shop owners sat at the main street, trying to sell their ghostly wares.
Ghost
Blurred-
sweater! Get your ghost sweaters here!
Damn, you stole my joke.
ghostly- blurred by the hoof of time on the Alicorn's memories.
This place was... it was very nice.
Twilight whispered as they walked into the town square. A large clock tower sat at the center, still keeping perfect time, even in Luna's memories. It looked...
How do you know it kept perfect time, Twilight? You have no idea what the goddamn time is.
I guess with the sun? That's
Which
there.
is not out.
No, they've created sun.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect time with her, fucking made
With
up
her
memory
own
son.
spell.
Yeah, it's real fucking challenging there.
Okay, it seemed completely familiar to the librarian, but she pushed the thought out of her mind. That
Why
she does
did-
a lot.
As you do with a lot of things, you were breaking out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tends to be putting things out of her mind a lot.
Yeah, it seems to be her character in the story.
Yeah.
Why did
she's-
Princess Celestia ever move the capital to Canterlot? I mean, it's so... it's nice. It's nice. But this place is very... Well, it's homely. It's very homey.
Canterlot represents a fresh start, an escape from the ghosts of the wicked past.
Oh shit, there's ghosts everywhere in this fucking ghost forest.
Luna explained.
Although, at the time, it was merely an attempt to flush all memories of me from the mind of my sister and the thoughts of our subjects. She failed spectacularly, thankfully, or I wouldn't exist.
The lavender pony nodded her head, the spell flickering from existence.
Wait a minute.
Spoke the unicorn.
Where's the rope bridge? I thought the castle was on some sort of island across a crevasse.
Well,
You may have entered the back way from the gardens. We are going through the front door, if you know what I mean.
Bite the pillow, Twilight.
Anyways, the once regal castle stood as a slate gray monument to another era, or like an open wound on the face of the world.
One or the
You
other.
might want to like put some Neosporin on that, or a Band-Aid. It's not very. That could get infected.
I like the idea that like Twilight looks at this and goes like, "Yes, it's like a monument to another era, or like a disgusting wound on the face of the world that's fucking grody." I mean, either way, it's one or the other.
Creeping vines lined into the walls as the two mares pushed past the rotted doors. Barely more than rusted hinges upon the stone. Any hints of a ceiling had collapsed into a moss-covered heap on the floor. Grass beginning to grow from the rotted remains of wood supports. Luna led the way, her hooves taking her down a path she was familiar with, as if it were only yesterday that she last walked the halls. Suits of armor and tapestries remained in the depths of the basement, yet to be touched by the elements. Twilight gasped in surprise as they passed by a torch that flickered to life. Uh-oh, Pinky's playing pranks in the castle again.
What? Whoa.
Oh. God dang it. The magic still commanding it even in the castle's death, because castles die, apparently.
They stabbed the stone super hard.
Their hoof steps echoed off the hallowed walls, revealing more doors, even to
Left to hang open.
left to hang open or eaten away by pests like termites. It became clear to the Lavender Mare just how quickly the place became abandoned, as if they had to flee from a terrible threat. Eventually, the pair dove so deep into the ruins that not even time could reach. The passages becoming more well preserved as they went. If Twilight did not know any better, she could have sworn she was back in Canterlot, albeit in the basement and at night. Because she's
That's her favorite place.
That's very Twilight is very, very familiar with the Canterlot basements at night, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, after minutes of walking through several passages, they came before a solid wall, causing the princess to pause before it. Which is strange because she really has bad depth perceptions and sometimes runs into walls, but
Yeah. This time should stop her. If the
young unicorn did not know any better, she would say the ancient alicorn was lost. However, the indigo glow of her horns sparkled on the wall ahead. Stone faded into steel as a door appeared before the ponies.
Isn't the story fucking interesting? Look at how many interesting, fun things are going on right now. I'm so fucking engaged.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's happened so far in this part of the chapter? They walked through the woods for hours.
They left Spike at the house. Twilight was worried that Luna was going to be pissed at her about something that she wasn't pissed about. They reiterated the fact that Twilight feels guilty a couple of times. They met some
spooky,
dark
scary
spirits
skeletons
who were rather, polite. They walked into some ruins. They had a brief sightseeing tour. They walked through some more ruins. They stopped in front of a stone wall. It looked like maybe they might have to turn around and walk back through more ruins, but then instead of that, they walked through the wall because it was actually a trap door.
Somehow.
And now they're going to walk through some more ruins.
Yay!
Okay, let's see.
Actually, upon closer
inspection, the door was not made of steel, as the mayor first thought. It carried a light blue sheen. The door itself, decorated in intricate and decorated designs of flowers, leaves, ponies, and the various heavenly bodies. A large circle sat off center, a semicircle above showing the sun and moon at 45 degrees from vertical along the crack.
Is that?
The lavender pony spoke with. The lavender pony spoke with some trepidation.
Runite? Runite? Is that mystical fantasy bullshit?
Why, yes, it is mystical fantasy bullshit.
Luna answered.
Sometimes the most elegant solutions are the simple ones. Twilight, in order to block ponies...
Not to block ponies. To block common ponies.
Oh, the creator needed a defense system to bar them from entry. You see, one must get the sun and the moon at their sunset position in order to open the door. To do this, a pony has to push and twist these plates.
She gestured to two dials on the door.
To reiterate here, real quick, to open this door, you need to find this statue. You have to go through a secret wall, which is actually a trap door, then press the sun and moon symbols and twist them exactly at the sunrise sunset positions of the sun and moon. And this is what Luna calls the simplest solution, which is often the most elegant.
Yes.
Clearly. What
Yeah.
makes the door so
Devilishly simple,
devilishly simple? I can't
yet
speak to it.
effective.
Yet effective are three key facts. For one, the door, as you pointed out, is made of runite, meaning a unicorn would have to be foolish to open the door with magic, lest they get shocked. Secondly, the plates are too heavy for an earth pony to reach. And finally...
Too high.
What?
Too high for a pony to reach.
Oh, too high. I don't know. Finally, they require more force than a Pegasus to exert than a Pegasus can exert to push them and twist them without letting go. You need to be moved. They need to be moved in tandem. At the best, they could only move one with both hooves. What about two Pegasus, huh?
Well, we didn't think of that one, obviously. Also, I like how, like, the devilishly simple, like, clever solution is we came up with a bullshit super magic stone that blocks unicorns for reasons.
Okay, anyways. Twilight nodded in understanding, but still felt little uneasy about the rare metal.
So
Still-
it's metal.
Yeah. Still, Luna smiled and reared up her back hooves, pressing the front ones into the plates, causing a click to sound on the ancient doors. Concentrating, the princess twisted her hooves in perfect unison. The figures of Sun and Moon moving in
Tandem.
in tandem with one another as they took their position for sunset. Clockwork inside the door ticked as the figures and plates moved, clinking like a well-oiled machine despite the long history.
Centuries.
Apparently there's a pony in there.
Yes.
That makes the door work. Must be really old, you know.
Little old motherfucker.
It's been 200 years and I haven't had food in 150. Why?
All I gotta do is,
All I
man,
wanna do is have some fun. They
I'm
go-
stuck inside
Anyway.
this door. Please let me out.
As soon as the two...
Okay, as soon as the two metal representatives slid into place, the door clicked again. More gears coming to life as the door cracked open. A jet of dust and wind shot in their faces, causing the unicorn to cough and hack as the air hit her lungs. Damn her asthma. And here she was without her inhaler. When the dust cleared, the door beyond revealed a flight of stairs leading further down. The princess stood at the threshold.
Come along, Twilight. We don't have all night.
Oh, geez. Did someone ask for more wandering around ruins?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like
We're almost done.
Christmas.
We're almost done.
Close. So
Still
close.
rubbing some dust from her eyes, the pony trotted forward, past the princess, who only stepped forward when the unicorn did, for the door slammed right behind her. Twilight nearly hit the ceiling in surprise. She didn't know. Luna was pretty impressed on how
How high she?
High
she
she
could
got.
jump, because as most people know that unicorn ponies
Unicorns can't
don't
jump.
jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't have the hops.
Can't jump. Let's see, after the young mare finally calmed down, the two ponies descended the musty, cold steps, torches springing to life as they went. At the bottom, there was a small room, cracks in the ceiling, revealing silvery moonlight to the relatively untouched stone. Vines, mosses, and plants crept into the room, coating the ceiling in a thin layer of flora.
Hmm.
Luna paused.
Oh, I thought this room would be more intact than this. I guess the preservation spell expired early. Ah, well, I can see our quarry is undamaged.
There, sitting in the center of the room, was a pool of silvery
liquid.
Sloshing about lazily of its own accord. It sat in the middle of a depression, gently sloping...
Poor liquid.
Middle of a depression. My life is meaningless.
My
Why am I
life
here?
is pointless.
Everything I do is pointless.
I just slosh around.
Anyway.
Gently sloping sides coming to an abrupt end at the edges of the liquid. It gave off a clear glow, illuminating the room completely, leaving no need for torches beyond the stairs.
Stars.
The pool was easily...
You're right, stairs. Alright.
The pool was easily the size of the tub at the Clearwater Spa.
This is what we are here to move. It's a mystical object made by the creators themselves to aid them in their rule, and at the rule of their descendants, including you, Twilight. This is the Pool of Midnight.
Edgy. Also, I love how the creators are all lowercase, but the Pool of Midnight is all uppercase.
The bowl of silver jiggly stuff.
Gigolos.
The
Jello.
pool of metallic jello.
Luna explained to
the look of awe and to the look of awe upon her face. A silence. Aside from the
a silence, parentheses.
Aside from the occasional gurgle from the pool.
Close parentheses.
Filtered through the room as the obvious question dawned upon the lavender pony.
But what does it do?
Asked the librarian. Never in her years had she ever heard of such an object, a testament of how well the royal family could keep a secret. The sheer magical power of the device seemed to radiate from the silvery and enigmatic liquid. It was not unlike the magic from the exchange. Ew.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, that's not...
Oh, no! Oh, my God, they just keep ejaculating into this fucking pool!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my God!
This pool is an enmagment. What it does is not clear yet. It's not clear. Yet, if you bathe in its waters, you would be washed over with empathy?
An epiphany. That epiphany being, I am swimming in cum right now.
Yes.
It's hard to say how it does this, since it changes tactics every time. Alas, we are here to move it, not to use it. Damn it, phone.
Okay, fair enough, princess.
Twilight replied.
So what do I need to do?
Luna dove into the explanation, going over Twilight's role in detail. Even without a shred of divinity, she could assist the proceedings. the princess would create a small pocket dimension in a bottle she brought, while Twilight would slowly siphon the liquid from the pool into the container. It would be a long and painstaking process, but it would be done
this way.
or else risk contamination.
Being the magic. Oh yes, once again, a simple solution. I'm just going to make a pocket dimension in a bottle and shove all my cum in it.
All right, yeah, I think Princess Luna has a different interpretation of the meaning simple.
You keep on using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
All right. Walking down the gentle slope to the edge of the pool, the purple pony felt overcome with curiosity. Luna had warned her not to touch the liquid while they worked.
She's my mom. God.
But she just had to understand it now, or she would never get another opportunity. While the princess distracted herself by and the tiny bottle, she stole a touch of the silvery liquid. It felt warm and sticky.
Oh my god!
Okay, it felt cool and refreshing as the tiniest part of her hoof made contact. A thin trail of the stuff still connected to the main body as it pulled away. Oh god. However, the tiny thread quickly thickened as the fluid traveled against gravity, spreading the cool sensation through her hoof. Panic gripped the unicorn as the slick mass of magic began to pick up speed, swiftly covering her whole leg. A sigh filled the room, causing the mare to twist her head to the alicorn, a look of weariness on her features.
I told you not to,
So
you
let's-
silly filly.
Let's get this straight. Twilight touched a silvery liquid that started crawling up her hand, then started covering her body. Does anyone else remember The Matrix? That was a
Either
good
that-
movie, right?
Either that or like maybe a little bit of Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, Oh yeah.
If
alright.
she turns into like a evil, edgy version of Twilight, and with
You were
like
so fucking close, it's not even funny.
sharp.
Again, you were so fucking close, it's not even funny. But let's continue for now.
Oh
Alrighty, here.
god.
Twilight yelped as an invisible force pulled on her leg, bringing her closer to the now turbulent waters. It bubbled and splashing her with more of the liquid.
No! No! Help! Please, I'm sorry.
I'll put you down first if you want that.
She cried as more tendrils of silver rushed upon her body. It was only a matter of time before the unicorn succumbed to the pull, emerging
just
a
later.
second before. A second later, after falling in, blind by the magical force, she let out a.
Okay, time out. You're breaking up far too badly. I'm just going to finish the last paragraph for you. A second later, after falling in, blinded by the magical force, she let out a gurgled cry for help before being pulled under the surface once more. Cold swept over her body, rushing through her like a torrent of the coldest winter breeze. She cried out in a silent scream as the liquid seemed to rip something out of her body, finding that she could no longer breathe, move, or think. The darkness slowly gathered around her vision. The hopelessness of her situation crushed her resolve to remain alive. Hooray! The story's over. No. Twilight Sparkle resigned herself to her fate. The end.
Of chapter 1.
Okay, and so
10
this is a
million.
quick point about this. So you know how Luna just got done explaining how You know, like
Don't touch it.
no, before that, like, oh yeah, this pool, if you touch it and you like, you know, roll around in it, you'll end up having a vision. You know, you'll have like a great vision, and it's always different how you have this vision, but you'll basically have a vision and end up, you know, learning something important because of it. Guess what the entire rest of this fucking story turns out to be?
It's all just a vision.
The entire fucking story is a dream.
God!
The next 24 chapters of this fucking story is all just a dream.
I see why you're upset about
Oh,
this.
that's not even what I'm upset about. That makes me upset, but that's not even the worst part of this shit.
It's still Trixie, isn't it?
So, yeah, fuck everything. We'll see you guys next time for more of It Doesn't Fucking Matter 'Cause It's a Dream, the story.
And Twilight was a ghost the whole time.
Bye!